All right, we've all been hearing the same story, right? AI is coming for our jobs. But what if the biggest threat isn't really the AI itself, but our total misunderstanding of it? We're going to cut through all the hype and find out where the real opportunities and, yeah, the real risks actually are in this brand new world of work.
This is it. This is the question on literally everyone's mind. But, just worrying about robots taking our jobs kind of misses the bigger picture. The reality is way, way more complicated. It's not just about which jobs might disappear, but how every single job is about to fundamentally change.
12 million. Let that sink in for a second. According to a huge analysis from McKinsey, that's how many workers in the US might need to find a totally new career path by 2030. And that's all thanks to AI and automation. So yeah, this isn't just a small tremor. It's a massive earthquake hitting the job market.
And here's the really wild part. The very same white-collar desk jobs that we used to think of as the absolute peak of career security, well, they're now right on the front lines. Turns out, AI is really good at handling those entry-level tasks in fields like finance, law, and administration, and it can do them faster and cheaper. Those once stable career paths are suddenly looking pretty shaky.
Okay, so if office work is feeling the heat, where are you supposed to go? The advice you hear everywhere is to run towards the skilled trades. The jobs that need a human touch that AI can't copy. But is this really the AI-proof escape plan that everyone makes it out to be? Let's find out.
I mean, the contrast is pretty stark. While you see companies putting the brakes on white-collar hiring, the skilled trades are just booming. Right now, there is a massive shortage. We're talking hundreds of thousands of unfilled jobs in manufacturing and construction. And that demand, it's only going up.
And look, on the surface, the logic makes total sense, right? For all their amazing advances, AI and robots are still pretty clumsy. They just can't do the complex, hands-on work of an electrician or a welder. You can't exactly outsource a bridge repair to a different country, and let's be real, a chatbot is not going to show up at your house to fix the plumbing.
And this all boils down to simple economics, supply and demand. You've got a huge shortage of skilled workers and soaring demand for what they do. And what happens? Well, their pay goes up. Wages in the trades are actually rising faster than in a lot of professional, white-collar jobs.
But hold on, before you go and trade your keyboard for a tool belt, we really need a reality check. Because that popular advice to just go learn a trade, well, it kind of ignores some really big problems with that argument. It is not the simple fix it sounds like.
So, what are the people actually working in these fields saying? Well, this comment from Hacker News is pretty blunt, and it kind of throws a wrench in that whole story of high pay and stability.
And you see this feeling pop up again and again online. So many people say that the headlines promise this amazing career, but the reality, especially when you're starting out as an apprentice, can be years of really low pay before you even get close to the good money, if you get there at all. And then there's the physical side of it, which is a huge deal. These jobs are tough on your body. They take a real toll. So if you're thinking about retraining later in your career, is it really realistic to jump into a job that might wreck your knees and back? Can you honestly see yourself doing that work into your 60s or 70s? For a lot of people, the answer is no.
So let's just be really clear here. Even if every single person wanted to switch careers, there just aren't enough trade jobs to go around. Plus, you've got to deal with the boom and bust cycles of industries like construction and the super long road it takes to become a master. It's obvious this is not some kind of universal solution.
So, if blue-collar isn't the magic answer, what is? Well, it turns out we've been asking the wrong question this whole time. The real conversation isn't white-collar versus blue-collar. No, the real divide is between two totally different ways AI is changing all jobs: automation and augmentation.
Yeah, a brilliant Harvard study framed this perfectly. On one side, you have AI that just replaces human tasks. That's automation. It makes the job simpler. But on the other side, you have AI that makes humans better at what they do. That's augmentation. It's like a superpower.
And check this out. The data from that study is just incredible. After generative AI was released, job postings for roles that could be easily automated actually went down. But, and this is the most important part, job postings for roles where humans collaborate with AI shot up by 22%. Companies aren't just trying to replace people, they're actively hiring for human-AI partnership.
You see, this changes the entire game. The future isn't about running away from AI, it's about learning how to run with it. The safest jobs aren't going to be the ones AI can't touch. They're going to be the ones where a human and an AI working together create way more value than either one could on their own.
So if your job title doesn't matter and your collar color doesn't matter, what does? What's the one skill that can make you truly valuable and truly secure in this completely new era of work?
It's called AI fluency. Now, this isn't about learning to be a coder or an AI genius. It's about understanding how to use these incredibly powerful new tools to be better at whatever your job is, whether you're in marketing, you're a project manager, or an engineer.
And the demand for this skill is just exploding. McKinsey found a 7-fold increase, that's 700%, in job postings that require AI fluency in just the last 2 years. This isn't some niche, nice-to-have skill anymore. It is rapidly becoming a basic requirement for any competitive job.
And here's what's so cool. AI doesn't make these essential human skills obsolete. It actually makes them more important. Think about it. An AI can write a report, sure, but it takes human leadership to inspire a team with what's in that report. An AI can analyze data, but it takes human problem-solving to know what questions to ask in the first place. Your real value is in applying these timeless human skills, but now in partnership with technology.
So the careers that are going to last, the ones that are going to be the most valuable, are the ones that blend that timeless human judgment, creativity, empathy, with the incredible power of AI tools. It's about becoming an augmented professional, not an automated one.
So let's just go back to that first question. It's not, is your job safe from AI? The real question, the one you need to be asking yourself, is this: will you let AI automate you, or will you use it to augment yourself? Because in the end, that choice, that might be the only one that truly matters.